Have you ever looked up at the night sky, filled with stars, and wondered what lies beyond our little blue planet? I mean, it's a big universe out there, right? It's fascinating to think about the possibilities. What if I told you that some people believe our ancient ancestors might have had help from extraterrestrial beings? Yes, you heard that right. This idea is known as the Ancient Astronaut Theory, and it's sparking curiosity and debate across the globe. So, let's dive into this intriguing concept and explore whether our ancestors were indeed guided by beings from another world. Picture this. Ancient civilizations like the Egyptians, the Mayans, and the Sumerians, all of whom accomplished incredible feats with their architecture, astronomy, and mathematics. The Great Pyramid of Giza, for instance, is a marvel of engineering. It's perfectly aligned with the stars, and the precision with which it was built is mind-boggling. How did they do it? Some proponents of the Ancient Astronaut Theory suggest that these civilizations didn't just rely on their ingenuity alone. They had help from advanced extraterrestrial beings who shared their knowledge and technology. Now, let's consider the evidence that supporters of this theory often point to. There are countless ancient texts, carvings, and artifacts that seem to depict beings from the skies. Take the ancient Sumerian tablets, for example. They mention the Anunnaki, a group of deities who supposedly descended from the heavens to teach humanity. Some interpret these stories as literal accounts of aliens visiting Earth and imparting wisdom. Similarly, the Mayans had a profound understanding of astronomy that continues to baffle scientists today. How did they know about celestial events that weren't visible to the naked eye? Was it divine inspiration? Or could it have been knowledge passed down from visitors from another world? And let's not forget about the Nazca Lines in Peru. These massive geoglyphs can only be fully appreciated from the air, leading some to speculate that they were created as signals or landing strips for ancient spacecraft. Imagine the thousands of years it took for these lines to be etched into the earth, and the people who must have looked up at the sky, wondering if they were truly alone. It's easy to see how the idea of ancient astronauts could capture the imagination. But wait, there's more. The concept of ancient astronauts isn't just about the evidence we can see. It's also about the stories we tell. Human history is filled with myths and legends that speak of gods descending from the heavens, teaching people how to build, farm, or even navigate the stars. In many cultures, these beings are depicted as having extraordinary technology. Could these stories be remnants of actual encounters with extraterrestrial visitors? Or are they simply the imaginative tales of our ancestors trying to explain the unexplainable? Now, I get it. Some of you might be rolling your eyes or shaking your heads, thinking, this sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie. And you're not alone. The Ancient Astronaut Theory has its fair share of skeptics. Critics argue that attributing human achievements to aliens undermines the incredible capabilities of our ancestors. They point out that ancient civilizations were resourceful, intelligent, and capable of remarkable innovation without outside help. After all, the pyramids weren't built overnight. They were the result of generations of hard work, planning, and creativity. But let's pause for a moment. What if we could find a middle ground? What if the truth lies somewhere between ancient ingenuity and extraterrestrial influence? It's entirely possible that our ancestors were not only resourceful, but also curious, seeking knowledge from every possible source, including the stars. The universe is vast, and the human desire to explore and understand it is ingrained in our DNA. Perhaps the idea of ancient astronauts is not about diminishing our achievements, but rather expanding our understanding of what's possible. So, what does this mean for us today? The fascination with ancient astronauts reflects a deeper yearning for connection, not just with our past, but with the cosmos. It challenges us to think about our place in the universe and to ponder the possibilities of life beyond our planet. Are we alone? Or are there other civilizations out there, perhaps watching us, just as we look up at the stars? The questions are endless, and that's what makes this topic so captivating. Moreover, the Ancient Astronaut Theory encourages us to keep an open mind. Science is always evolving, and what we once thought was impossible can become plausible with new discoveries. Just look at how far we've come in understanding our own planet and the universe. The more we learn, the more we realize how much we still don't know. Isn't that exciting? The idea that we might one day uncover evidence of extraterrestrial life or even ancient interactions sparks our imagination and inspires future generations of explorers, scientists, and dreamers. As we wrap up this exploration of the Ancient Astronaut Theory, I invite you to reflect on your own beliefs. Do you think our ancestors were visited by beings from another world? Or do you believe they achieved greatness through their own ingenuity? Either way, one thing is certain. Our quest for knowledge and understanding is a journey that transcends time and space. Whether it's through ancient texts, archaeological discoveries, or the wonders of modern science, we are all part of this grand narrative. So the next time you gaze at the night sky, remember that you're not just looking at stars, you're looking at the mysteries of the universe. Who knows what secrets lie out there, waiting to be uncovered? Our past is rich with stories, and the future holds endless possibilities. Let's keep exploring, questioning, and dreaming. After all, the truth might be out there, just beyond the horizon of our understanding.